What's going on, YouTube? Let's see how many of y'all come in to chat today. Where is all my hypnosis lovers? My workout lovers? All of that. Okay, cool. Where's all the hypnosis lovers at? I had a little bit of stuff to tell y'all about hypnosis and working out. So clearly I'm about to work out, back on my workout journey. Actually, I'm trying to strength train a little bit because I got back into aerial yoga, and you really need really upper and lower, but especially upper body strength to pull yourself up those ropes, up the silks. So I see nobody's in here right now, but I don't want that to hold up my workout. Let's see if we can prop this up better. Bam. Hey, what's going on? You done tripped up to the hypnosis space. Well, if you know about hypnosis or if you've seen someone be hypnotized or if you're interested in hypnosis, I am a hypnotist. And if you want to ask me any questions, you can ask me. But I was just going to talk to y'all about hypnosis and working out because obviously I don't have workout clothes on, but I need to like do a couple reps. I need to do some upper because I just got back into aerial yoga and I need my upper body strength to be strong. And there's a lot of things relating to fitness and hypnosis. I have a lot of clients that come to me for weight loss or working out better or things like that. So there's a lot of things that we could talk about, especially when it comes to just like when you're physically working out. You got to think when you're physically working out, your brain's not on autopilot. No, not at all. When you're doing movement, you have some type of self-dialogue going on now. So what are you telling yourself when you work out? Are you saying, "Oh, this is hard. Oh, it hurts. Oh, I can't believe I had to start back over." Are you telling yourself stuff like that? Or are you speaking, something positive to your muscles? Or are you just simply being aware, right? Hypnosis doesn't always have to be just putting in suggestions and fixing things, just being aware of your muscles, that you're pumping them up, the growth, just having that connection with the muscle while you're moving makes your workout that much better, right? Because there could be people working out, doing the same workout, but one has a little bit more negative talk and someone has a little bit more positive talk. Who do you think is getting a better workout? It's not always physical, right? So yeah, today it's not really one of my workout days. I got on jeans, but I need to do a little bit of upper. So I was like, let me come on here, talk to y'all about hypnosis, hypnotherapy, working out. The fun thing is if you've ever been on my page before, right? I also do stage hypnosis. So I do a lot of funny things, and a lot of times when I have an opportunity to do those funny things, I get to see what can I speed up? Like, can I make someone think they're the world's best bodybuilder right now? Can I make someone feel like they don't have any pain like right now? And I've tried that a couple times on stage and come to find out it is possible for some people. It really is possible for some people. So, All hypnosis is self-hypnosis that we say. We say that hypnosis is a part of human engineering, right? Because it's really just the power of suggestion. So if you have the ability to learn, you have the ability to be hypnotized. Now, are there all types of things that could get in the way that could stop you from being hypnotized? Yeah, there's things that could get in the way. And that's why I do street hypnosis, right? It's sort of like a challenge to see, um, with all this loud music, they don't know me with the quick, uh, what's it called? Rapport. Like, can I hypnotize this person? And like I said, all hypnosis is self hypnosis. So to even think, can I, is the wrong stream of thinking that I've learned while being a hypnotherapist and a hypnotist for so long that really it's all about you. So I like to say three things, but of course there's many things, but I find some of the strongest three things is if you have a good imagination, whatever the world hasn't beat up. If I say imagine a pink elephant, can you imagine a pink elephant? You know what I mean? If you can just focus in on a couple things that I'm saying, if you can take deep breaths in and out, and if you can just, relax a little bit, then I feel like you can be hypnotized. And there's all types of little tests. Thank you. Yeah, I'm just up here talking about hypnosis and working out because look, even if you do a little bit a day, thank you so much because I don't have any makeup on or nothing. A little bit of lipstick. But if you could do a little bit a day, I always like to think of things like an avalanche, right? Little tiny snowball, little rock at the top of a mountain, and then it gets bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger. So even if it's just little behavior changes, and then boom, at the bottom, identity change. Everything you wanted to be, everything you knew you could be, right? Because your worst self and bad self are like existent. So you have to tune your attention on what you really want. It sounds like nothing is happening. All those things, right? When I hypnotize people, and this is why I understand, especially black and brown people, like why we wouldn't believe in hypnosis, because you don't see nothing happening. You don't expect nothing. You really don't even feel nothing happening. But when you're being hypnotized, a whole lot is happening. And then all of a sudden, you can't pull your hands apart or you can't remember a certain number or a word or something, or you might even be the star of my show at one of my hypnosis shows. But that's like how subtle, but how powerful it is at the same time. So, look, y'all, don't let people talk shit to you. Don't let people speak negative things over you, okay? There's levels to it, awareness, right? So I can listen to some rap music or something a little bit negative, and I can dissociate. I can still hear it, but if you're not aware of how sensitive that stuff is leaking into your life, if you haven't been healthy for a while where you can notice it, yo, turn it off. For real. Family, friends, whoever, take a break. Always make sure that nothing has great control over you. Now, we're all hypnotizable because if you've learned in school, when your mother, I like to say your mother was your first hypnotist. You know what I mean? So is that good or bad that your mom was your first hypnotist? Like sometimes we gotta unlearn things. Thank you. Thanks for all that. I'm trying to come on here more and talk to my YouTube audience. I'm always traveling and doing shows and stuff. So add me on Instagram, TikTok. I post a lot more on there. But as a female black hypnotist, you know what I mean? I did not pick this. It just came up on my life, y'all. I was going through stuff. I was becoming an avoidant, someone who doesn't like to open their mail, someone who drags their feet on their responsibilities. And then ultimately, when you get to the end of it, you're like, yo, I could have just handled my business. Now you can't be mad at nobody but yourself, right? It might have got a couple things might have put you in a slump, but now you done screwed yourself. You done got into your own way. You know what I mean? I used to be in a mental prison, in a bad relationship, all that stuff. When I tell you focusing on hypnosis, manifesting, actually, hypnosis is a scary word that I noticed in our society, right? Hey, hello. Hello to all y'all. I see y'all right here in the comments with me. I appreciate you're here with me. Um, we say so many words and it all means the same thing. So you can pick whatever word you want to replace for hypnosis. If you ever catch me going live on my other platforms where it's a two-way street, I can literally call you up on the screen. We can do a test to see how hypnotizable you are. It's not like the movie Get Out. Okay, y'all? It's not like the movie Get Out. You will not be stuck in the sunken place. It's not like that. We'll do a test to see how hypnotizable you are, right? So if your eyes stick or your hands stick, you just let me know. And then maybe I'll even do a little hookup for you then, like for procrastination or anxiety, or just, be more of a baddie, feel like a baddie, step into the identity. A lot of us know how powerful we are, but we haven't stepped into the identity because our nervous system ain't in the right environment, right? You're like, oh, if I had the money, or if I had this, or if this person loved me or listened to me. Like, think if you could make your brain feel like you had that already and you could just walk how you wanted to walk. Like, yeah, just me and you, it's okay. Man, it gets easier and easier. Yeah, I've been in the same situation too. Okay, it gets easier and easier. And if you do want to book an appointment with me, because I am a doctor too, my appointments don't cost that much. I'll even work with you on a sliding scale. I'm just trying to get the word about hypnosis out there. That's why you'll see me doing street hypnosis, stage hypnosis, because I notice when I'm being serious, people don't take it serious, right? So you add a little comedy in there. They're like, oh, what's that? It must be fake, blah, 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 blah. But hypnosis is very real. It's a neuroscience. I went to FSU, Harvard Medical School. I'm a naturopathic medical doctor. Okay, this stuff is accepted by the American Medical Association. So it's been around since the beginning of time. You can read about it in the Greek and Egyptian sleep temples, where basically, y'all, this is so interesting. Basically, what they were doing was putting people kind of like in a coma, a deep sleep. Like we got Ambien, we got all this stuff now. Thank you, Mama. I just been um Alyssa. If I hopefully I said it right. I've been just studying this stuff. Like I'm also a cancer survivor, so I've had to save my own life. Y'all know when somebody who you deem as a teacher or the who's the surgeon general or your doctor, somebody says something that you're like, let me do my own research on that. You know what I mean? Life just got to the point where I had to keep doing my own research. But I think I lost my little train of thought about hypnosis. Anyway, yeah, using hypnosis to save my own life. I would love to teach y'all different techniques to apply to your everyday that you can, make yourself less hypnotizable without people knowing it. Because you don't want to be walking around and you sway like the wind, right? Somebody blow you this way, somebody blow you that way, just because someone has a degree or somebody has the money, like that they're right. No, you want to be able to think for yourself and trust yourself. Because sometimes you have that intuition and stuff, and then you're like, I don't even really know if I'm right. I've been making bad decisions before. I might not be right this time. Like, cut all that. Cut all that. So, I guess I could teach y'all something real quick, right? You know what a Venn diagram is, and if you don't worry about it. But I love it because it kind of looks like the infinity symbol. It's when you take two circles, right, and you overlap them. And so you got that space on the side, that space on the side, and you got that middle part that's overlapped. So you take two circles like that. Okay, on one side of the circle, and you ain't gotta do this now, you could do it later. I'm telling you how interesting it is. It's crazy interesting. On one side of the circle, you write down everything that you don't want in your life no more, that you don't want to be no more, stuff that people put on you, you didn't change, like all the shit you want to leave behind. Boom. Then you go to the other side of the circle. You go to the other side of the circle, you write down all the stuff you want to be, that you know you can be. Look, I'm talking about even if it's far-fetched, if you dreamed about it, even if it doesn't make sense, even if it's a sound, a flavor, a character, a smell, whatever you like. Oh, it's okay. I was just explaining um a little thing you could do at home to kind of start learning more about yourself. And it's really super easy, okay? So you take two big circles, you take two circles. You know when you make a Venn diagram, right? It's got that middle part that shares a space, and then it's got space over here, boom, like that. So on one side, you put everything you don't want to be, okay? All the shit, all the crap, all the stuff you don't want to get rid of. People keep saying that's you, that's not you no more. Everything you want out your life, right? Then on the other side, you write everything you really want to be. I don't care if it's far fetched. I don't care if it don't make no damn sense. Okay, it could be anything. It could be a flavor, a color, a smell, a position, a job. It could be anything. Okay, there. Then in the middle, right, you make a compromise. What do you feel like you can kind of do? Like all the great stuff, right? What do you feel that you can kind of do for real? You put that in the middle. And all the bad stuff, right? Even though it's bad, if you had to make a compromise, if you had to transform it in a way, like let's say you a people pleaser, right? But really a part of people pleasing is that you really want to help people. So like you might want to put that one in the middle because you don't want to get rid of it all the way. Basically, you want to see which ones is kind of okay-ish, put those in the middle. Then you scramble all those up in the middle, right? And then you take every single word that's in the middle, flavor, color, person, place, whatever, and you make a story out of the middle part. It's gonna be crazy the story that you came up with. It's like you remixed and rewrote a script for yourself, but you used parts of yourself, right? Because you can't run from your past and you don't want to be chasing a fantasy all the time in your future. So I was teaching something about icons. Icons live in that middle space. Girl, I love you too. Back and forth. You know what I mean? Because you're making me talk about it, which is making me live it, which is helping me, which is helping you, which is a big old 11 circle. But look, y'all, for real, you take that middle story, you remix it, and you just come up with something, and it sounds so crazy and beautiful. And you're like, dang, how come I couldn't just do that in real life? Now, if I was your hypnotist, now I would hypnotize you to visualize and see that story because hypnosis also, besides it just being the power of suggestion, is dropping your mind, your brain, the physical brain down in these trance states. So you know how you know alpha, beta, theta, all that stuff. It's just a state where you be chilling. It's just one of them states where you be chilling. Cause look, you be fighting yourself all the time, okay? We be fighting ourselves. And when your brain is in a place of not fighting itself, it can take on like anything you want to be. That's why kids are better at imagining something and really thinking they're gonna pull it off. Now, the older we get, when we start, people start breaking up with us, bills start coming, all that stuff, we start doubting ourselves. But a child's mind, right, is more in that I call it zero state. Little interference. It don't got as much noise in it. A bunch of ba 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 ba, just echoes of fucking negativity. This that 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 that. So you really want to take them quiet times, sometime when it feels boring, when you're not scrolling, to just talk to yourself positively, reframe some negative stuff that's going on in your head. So I want to keep y'all on here forever. I just want to talk a little bit about hypnosis. It was supposed to be about hypnosis and working out, but it seems like it was just about hypnosis. Oh yeah, I was saying when you're doing movement, when you're working out, y'all, when you're at the gym, when you're doing anything, your brain is talking to you when you're moving. And the best time to talk to your muscles is while they're moving. So don't sit over here talk about the burn and all that. Yo, the burn is beauty. Ladies, we know what you know what you're talking about. The burn is beauty, okay? Talk to it like that, like, damn girl, it's burning, but it's good. It's burning off the ugly. Like, let's get it. We need that. Okay. So yes, girl. Add all my social media and stuff. If we could talk another time, I'm gonna try to get on here at least a little bit every day. I'm about to bang out my 10. I think it's supposed to be 45 pounds. Oh, yeah, no problem, Anderson. I'm just keeping it light and fluffy because really I'm holding myself accountable because I feel like I just need to keep working on my upper because I want to do aerial yoga. And, it feels heavier than 45. Feels like a 55 pound. Y'all just start a little bit. Like I'm literally about to do 12. That's it. Like, girl, I am kind of strong because I'm only 5'1" and all of like 120 pounds soaking wet. But the brain power is what matters, huh? Right. We are gonna make it. We're gonna attract abundance, okay? I said something early in one of my speeches. Icons don't it's not even attract. Even that's too much work. We just kind of like create it in our mind. I promise you it's just so easy, y'all. I'm a doctor, a comedian, and a stand-up I mean, a stand-up comedian and a hypnotist. I pulled all that stuff off in my 30s. Like, trust me, it wasn't easy. Can you imagine being a black girl hypnotist? You know, everybody's like, ah, it's witchcraft. Da, 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 da." No, no. It's just I got tired of everybody telling me what reality in life was, you know? Anyway, if I sit up and y'all still here, that's cool, but I gotta bang these out. So, and maybe you want to do a couple crunches or do something right now too. Whew. And girl, look, my mind is young, but the body is not. So we're gonna do what we can. Ugh. Okay, so I used to have a trainer before back in the day, like years ago. I really haven't been in the gym like how I wanted to in the past 3 years. I'm talking on these glasses, if y'all can hear me, the meta glasses. But he taught me some things like the bar has to be over your head. Okay, you want to stack your shoulders. So I almost did it without being in proper form, but I'm good now. All right. I'm still sore from the other day. Okay, we're gonna do a little four at a time. Y'all still here? Three people. What else y'all saying? Push ups. All right. Yeah, come on, let's bang out 10, 10, 10. 'Cause we ain't gonna be here all day. We just gonna do a little bit so we can feel the burn, get it registered in the nervous system a little bit. Cause you know when you feel good, what did James Brown say? Cause I feel good and I look good. And then you are good. Like we all need it. So that was four. I said I'm gonna do 12. Whew. All right. And I'm in Arizona, y'all. It's hot. It's a double workout. Okay. We ain't doing nothing else. We might as well just do a little bit. And then later, I'm about to be watching that Clarissa Shields fight. So probably gonna watch it on TikTok. I ain't gonna hold you on live for free. I don't know. I don't know who's showing it, yo. And they say Ray J and Orlando Brown or somebody is fighting too. Like two rappers are fighting. So it's just we might as well all just get strong since everybody's playing around. Ready? All right. Here we go. Four more though. It don't matter if it hurt, okay? Find a better position that feel better and bang it out. No excuses. Talk to yourself good. Talk to me nice. One more. I'm halfway through. I feel the burn though. I'm gonna do bottoms. I'm gonna do like some squats because I got some big weights in the house later. I'm gonna do it on here. I just had to come outside and mess with the bench. I only got eight more, and it's heavy as hell. I think definitely is bigger than heavier than 45 pounds. Because, like I said, I used to train, and that is heavy. Do they make them heavier than 45? 45-pound bars? I say that's 55-pound bar. No? 50? If it's 45, boy, I'm going to say I'm weak. Wait, see? No, I'm not weak. In fact, I'm so strong. I don't know, this bar do feel heavier. But how can we reframe the word weak, right? Because it takes five. Right, right. It takes five positive thoughts on average to get rid of one negative thought. Ain't that crazy? It takes 3 to 5 positive thoughts. to get rid of one negative thought. So that's crazy how I was thinking that just because this feels heavier than before when I ain't really been in the gym, I mean, in mad years, for me to automatically just call myself that when the brain is a muscle and I've been working this out for 3 years so straight, the brain is so strong. I done went on a world tour doing hypnosis, right? So we're reframing what I just said, right? And so all I'm doing right now really is just making my body match my brain. That's all. That's all. We got this. I got 8 more. That's it. 8 more. Whatever y'all doing. Come on. You give me a little sit up, a little, come on, hump the sky, whatever you got to do. If you here, you probably here for a reason. All right. It don't matter if you ain't did it in a long time. I haven't either. Don't make it look because I got a little shape. It don't even mean nothing. Okay, I eat plant based because I used to have cancer. So don't be saying everybody starting from somewhere. Okay, everybody, let's go. One more. And honestly, this is so much easier than like 2 days ago when I did it. 2 days ago, I was like, yeah. 2 days ago, I was struggling. That's all I could do was 12. Now I just made 12 the standard because that's where I was. And now that 12 ain't feeling like nothing. We got 4 more. 4 more. I'm gonna have me a juice. Eat something healthy today. Right? Anything else y'all want to know about hypnosis? I'm trying to think. Have I hypnotized someone? I have hypnotized a lot of people to lose weight. I mean, that's why I'm on a world tour right now. The guy that I'm his feature, um, his name is Charlie Mack. Very funny guy, stand-up comedian. He was like 600 and something pounds. I hypnotized him down to like 400 pounds. I don't know if y'all can hear me. Anyway, I hypnotized him down to like 400 pounds and just, reframing your life. And I did the little icon maker method on him. And he had a bunch of success since then. I'm talking about he had the books anyway, but he has books in Barnes and Noble. Which one do I like, hypno or comedy more? Well, I'm a naturopathic medical doctor in real life, so I love hypnosis. I mean, for the science and the therapy of it, right? But I think I got into comedy because I've always been pretty charismatic, and 15 years of school will try to kill that and beat it out of you. So I definitely wouldn't give up hypnosis or medical for comedy. So I guess I would have to say hypnosis more. It feels like something, depending on what your beliefs are, it feels like something very spiritual to me that I've either done before or a part of my path or a part of my calling, and comedy might just be, an extra way to deliver that. But comedy is fun. I don't want to live my life without comedy too. All right, I got my last four. Man, I want my arms to get bigger than the rest of my body. I feel that. The workout is effective. Let's go, y'all. And then I want y'all to tell me, what would meditation with no noise feel like to you when I'm done with this? When I'm done with this. Ugh, so I can tell y'all what people tell me hypnosis feels like and what I think hypnosis feels like because I've been hypnotized many times. All right, 4 more. Ready? Man, that felt so light. Come on. That felt light. Did I hypnotize myself? Did I hypnotize myself? Y'all, when people get hypnotized, usually They say you can't experience any pain or any negativity. So it feels real peaceful. I even know some people who are addicted to getting hypnotized and they don't want me to say nothing. They just want to be in a state of hypnosis because it's just a break from being in the driver's seat. Yeah, I banged that out quick too. It seemed even better. I don't know. It was easy. The last set was easier. Let's start making our last set the easiest set. Yeah. Yeah, y'all. Y'all are great, man. I wish this was a two-way street. I could call y'all up on the screen. I'm gonna take a break for today. I definitely don't ever want to just like, you know what I mean? Just keep y'all on for no reason for views and clicks and likes. Like, no. Add me on other platforms. Check out my shorts here, and I'm gonna try to get on every day. I'll try to teach y'all something every day. I mean, not teach like you don't know anything, but give you something application wise that you could use, right? So try the Venn diagram story thing. Try talking to yourself when you work out. Let me know how it goes, all right? Peace.